Back here at Nationals Park in D.C., I'm Kevin McAlpin with 680 The Fan and the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, getting you set for game number 2 between the Braves and the Nationals coming up today at 4:05 p.m. Eastern. A couple of right-handers going at it here today, Mike Foltynewicz and Austin Voth. We'll give you a preview of that matchup in just a moment. Braves are 92-57. The lead over the Nationals is now 9.5. The magic number drops to 6 with last night's win. Meanwhile, the Nationals enter play today. They are 81-65. They have dropped 7 of their last 10 head-to-head meetings against the Braves. 5-0 was your final as the Braves tossed a shutout here last night in game number 1. Big bounce-back performance from Mike Soroka. He worked 6 innings, allowed 1 hit with 3 walks and 4 strikeouts, lowered his ERA on the season to 2.57. That is now the second best ERA in all of Major League Baseball, second only to Hyunjin Ryu. That road ERA also dropped to 1.35. That's the best road record among qualified starters in all of Major League Baseball. How about a return for Nick Markakis? And he did so in a big way last night. 2 for 4, a double, an RBI. He also scored a run starting out in left field for the Braves last night. Another homer from Ozzie Albies. That was number 23 in last night's win. He has now homered in back-to-back contests 5 times this season. Freddie Freeman, well, he was removed from the game last night, dealing with some soreness in his right elbow. And it's something he talked about after the ball game. He's been dealing with a bone spur in his elbow for quite some time. And there was a play he made where he had to go to a backhand, plant his right arm, and it bothered him a little bit. But talking to Freddie after the game last night, he felt like with treatment, he should be good to go today or at the very latest tomorrow. So not a major injury, something Freddie can definitely play through. But they wanted to do the right thing, get him out of there, get some early treatment on it. And if we know Freddie Freeman, if we know anything about Freddie, we know he probably woke up this morning and sent Brian Snitker a text message saying he's ready to go in the starting lineup. Mike Foltynewicz gets the ball here today for the Braves. He's 6-5 with an ERA right on the nose at 5, making his 19th start of the season. But how about in 7 starts since returning from AAA, Folty is a perfect 4-0 with a 2.95 ERA over his last 7 starts since the demotion to AAA. Entering play here today, the Braves have won each of his last 10 starts, and that is a stretch that goes back to June the 11th. So the Braves will look to make it 11 in a row with Mike Foltynewicz on the mound today. They'll be going up against the 27-year-old right-hander Austin Voth, former 5th-round pick out of the University of Washington. 6th big league start of the year, 3rd against Atlanta. So half of his starts this season have come against the Braves. Last Saturday in Atlanta, he allowed 2 earned on 3 hits over 4 innings worth of work. A couple of solo homers to Ozzie Albies and Josh Donaldson in a 5-4 Braves win. That was at SunTrust Park. Jim Powell and Joe Simpson, they're going to have the call for you here today at 4:05 p.m. Eastern. Braves looking to drop that magic number to 4. Again, if you missed it yesterday, we do know that the Braves cannot clinch until the earliest as Tuesday. The magic number is 6 entering play here tonight, so if the Braves were to win the next 2, it would be 2 leaving D.C. They're off on Monday. The Nationals do play. So again, the earliest the Braves could pop champagne bottles would be on Tuesday night against the Phillies if all goes well. But still a long way to go, and trust me, nobody in that clubhouse is getting ahead of themselves. They know they got to keep that focus on the right here and right now. And right here and right now is against the Washington Nationals. Game 2 of our 3-game series comes up today at 4:05 p.m. Eastern, right here on 680 The Fan and the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.